We're joined today by Leese, the CEO of Pronet Gaming. Thanks for being with us.
Pleasure.
Now, it hasn't been that long since we've talked, but we do have a couple exciting things coming up, which we're going to get to in a minute. But looking at Pronet itself, Pronet Gaming itself, what current advantages are you looking for within, kind of the biggest booming market, which is the Philippines? How are you capitalizing on what's changing there, how it's evolving, and what opportunities are showing up for you?
Well, in terms of the kinds of operations that Pronet Gaming will be locating in the Philippines, it is very much more towards the business process outsourcing type of arrangements, with the slight exception that we will also be having a trading and risk management team over there. So what that means is that we are in the process now applying for the special class of BPO accreditation, and actually that was one of the major factors behind our decision to locate ourselves in the Philippines to support the operation of the business that will be facing the Asian market, in that it already has, a pre-existing and robust infrastructure. That's obviously been the case now for some time, but we also like some of the most recent changes that have been brought in by PAGCOR's new chairman, Al Tenco. And quite clearly, that seems to be working. We've all seen the news of late with regards to 188Bet's move into the Philippines, and I think that was a real, that was a really supportive act, I think, for the PAGCOR licensing regime. So there are many benefits to being based over in the Philippines. There is also the aspect of talent, and I think with having looked around the Asian markets and the various jurisdictions, we just felt that the Philippines was able to offer a sufficiently wide talent pool to be able to recruit effectively across all the disciplines that we needed, whether that be support staff or IT operations, traders, risk management, and also some of the commercial and account management roles. So for us, all in all, very much a one-stop shop, and we're hugely excited to be opening up there in the coming months.
Well, I mean, we look forward to seeing that process and seeing you guys fully get everything up and running and be on the ground at high speed. Speaking of industry talent, we're actually going to be having a lot of those gathering very, very soon at our own event, which is going to be the ASEAN Gaming Summit. Are you excited about that? That's going to be happening March 19th. How are you feeling?
Hugely excited. I mean, the last one I attended actually was 2 years ago. I wasn't there for last year's edition, but I was there 2 years ago. And what we found with it, it is more of a networking based show. So some good panels, some good discussion, and we found that the interaction with the panels was also really good, and that's what we want. We don't want it. It's not a broadcast show. We don't just want people sat up on stage, giving a speech to the audience. Gaming is an industry with a lot of passionate individuals within it, each with their own views and ways of doing things, and that's all to the benefit really of shows like this. So that's what I found great last time. So I'm obviously interested to see whether that persists. I'll be taking part in a number of panels as well during the event, and it always represents a great opportunity to sort of reconnect with a few familiar faces, but also to meet, with some new people as well. Whether that provides opportunities to attract people to come and work with us, or whether that be future clients or simply friends within the industry. It is very much that kind of game, right? It does feel now as if there's been a bit of a reinvigoration in the Asian market in general. And that coinciding with some of the regulatory moves that, of course, we've seen in the Philippines, like with their changes, but also rumors of potential ones to come in the likes of Thailand and Vietnam. It does feel like the right time to all get back together again face to face. So, I mean, that's something that I'm very much looking forward to.
I mean, you've mentioned a couple very strong points of why you should be coming to the ASEAN Gaming Summit. Just had to throw in that plug real quick. but what would be the primary thing that you think is the main draw to bring you back year in and year out?
If I'm speaking selfishly from the point of Pronet Gaming, that event is essentially helping to build our brand presence over in the Asian region. It is the opportunity to sort of utilize some of the panels, but also to utilize like the stand space and just make it more of a regular and consistent presence, not just across the ASEAN Gaming Summit itself, but also on the wider media inventory with Asia Gaming Brief. In terms of why, other people should actually attend the event, I think now there's going to be a lot of like coinciding events at the same time, and it's really around which ones the senior executives and the sort of industry movers and shakers are going to choose. And I think, as I said before, with the fact that the Philippines is now much more open to gaming and I guess has very much led the way across the region. I think it represents, like the perfect opportunity for everyone to get together.
Very true. Well, I mean, I'm really looking forward to it. I'm going to be flying out there relatively soon, March 19th to 21st, we're going to be having the ASEAN Gaming Summit at the Shangri-La, the Fort. So, well, yet again, thank you for being with us, and I'll be seeing you very soon, and I definitely look forward to your panels. Thanks again for your time. Alex Leese, CEO of Pronet Gaming. Thank you.
Thank you very much.